Hi, my name is Chris Schmidt. This video is about my project to write my maternal grandfather's family history. Their surname was Kapernick. As part of this, we have a campaign on Indiegogo to raise funds to support this family history. My interest in my family history goes back to my grandparents, Bill and Agnes Kapernick. They farmed in West Street, Toowoomba, opposite what is now Westridge Shopping Centre, and after that they also had land in Baker Street, Toowoomba, on the side of what is now MacGregor College, opposite the University of Southern Queensland. Earlier, they had come up from the Lockyer Valley, where they had a farm at Flagstone Creek. I hope you like our video. You will find some general information about my family history. You will also see images of the land which they loved and which they knew so well. Their journey started in the beautiful Lockyer Valley, with my great-grandfather's property and my grandfather's original property being at Flagstone Creek. Before that, my great-grandfather was at Lilydale and Prenslow, on the other side of the highway from Marburg. I learnt family history on my grandfather's knee. He would tell me stories of his childhood, how from 7 years old he was out ploughing the fields behind a handheld plough. No mechanised machinery back then. He used to say they were up before the crack of dawn doing farm work, then he would walk the 4 miles into Marburg Creek School, back home again and back into the farm work until after dark. He said school was a time to rest in between work, but he must have been a bright child because he did well in his lessons. He wanted to continue on after year 8 to high school, which was not compulsory in those days, but as the eldest son in a growing family, he was needed on the farm. My great-grandfather was one of 3 brothers to come to Australia from Prussia. Wilhelm the eldest, same name as my grandfather, farmed at Tullagulla, and Carl Friedrich Wilhelm farmed at Summerholm near Laidley, eventually moving to Murgon, while my great-grandfather stayed in the Lockyer Valley. The eldest Wilhelm had 12 children, Carl had 14, and my great-grandfather 11. Today, descendants number in excess of 4,000 and are found throughout Queensland, and indeed in every state of Australia and even overseas. We have spread into every walk of life, from university professors to builders, plumbers, and those still on the land. We have every right to be proud of the achievements of our forebears for overcoming adversity and becoming prosperous and valued citizens in what must have seemed a harsh while beautiful land. The question, however, we should ask ourselves is, would our ancestors be proud of us? Why study family history? Simply put, because you are a product of your history. We are all a combination of genetics and environment, both of which have a lot to do with history. We have a Facebook fan page and also have a blog. All the links are in the video description. We also have a crowdfunding campaign on Indiegogo, the link is below. The goal of this is to cover the shortfall between the cost of producing the book and book sales. It will cost approximately $100,000 to produce sufficient copies of the books to cover orders, of which approximately $50,000 will be covered by book sales. Have a look at my blog, campaign pages and Facebook pages. Thank you for watching this video.